Yo, what's going down? This is your boy Dub FX. I am doing a show called Hook, Line, and Thinker with DJ D Phoenix on Neo Retro FM, so tune into that. Peace.
All right. So recently
we figured it out. All right.
Into the woods. We got a chance to go up and have Oz take us around and show us some kind of really cool spots up there. But the main reason why we went up there though was because of a sighting that had happened here a while back. Oz, I'm going to just let you kind of take over and tell us a little bit about the reason why we went up there and where we went.
Talking about my cousin.
Talking about your cousin.
But I got a cousin who I'm getting a lot of feedback.
Is it from mine?
It's got to be. Anyway.
Hey, do you want to try right outside on the?
He called me up one afternoon. He says, "Hey, man, you guys got to come up here and check this out." And he was just cruising through Capitol Forest along the Sherman Valley Road and crossing a bridge. Now, this guy goes up there and he collects cans, picks up brass, stuff like that, just to kill time and get peace of mind.
Brass.
Yeah. Brass is empty shell casings for guns.
Oh, yeah. No, I thought you said rats.
Oz, let me know if you're getting feedback, and I could probably go straight back to my.
Not anymore. I'm good now.
Perfect.
Roger.
Anywho, he's crossing this bridge and glances off to his right and notices something in the middle of the creek, and it really disturbed him. He's not the kind of person to carry on with a BS line,
Right.
And anything like that. So he's talking to me about it, my dad also. And he said the one thing that when I hear people say it, I tend to believe him, because I mean it's just something that it comes from the heart of honesty. He goes, after all the questions, I can't tell you what it was, but I could tell you what it wasn't. And that kind of a really basic, legit way to put it,
Right.
when somebody says that. He knows his animals in the Northwest here, the indigenous ones and everything, and he said it was none of those. It was something that tended to look like it was the indigenous ones and everything, and he said it was none of those. It was something that tended to look like it was squatted down in the middle of the creek, like it was looking for crawdads or something, with his back to him. About 4 feet wide, about 5 feet tall. No, you couldn't see no buttocks.
And this was him that was standing up. That was his size standing up, or I'm crouching.
It was. He said that he assumed it was squatted down, which I would assume it was too.
At 5 feet
squatted
tall.
Down. Yeah.
Okay. Wow.
At 5 feet tall and 4 feet wide.
I mean, like, what did it look like? Did it look like
reddish brown with medium hair cover? He said the hair, he couldn't tell me how long it was, but he would assume it was 3 inches long or so. Not like a bear or nothing, but more sparse.
More like a bipedal hominid.
exactly
A lot like a tribal bipedal hominid.
tribal?
Yeah. Well, they are tribal. They live in families.
Right.
She's laughing her butt off, aren't you, Robin? Anyway, he said, all that being said, he was like, he got a glimpse of it. And it was like a direct, straight on glimpse, not out of the corner of his eye or nothing, but it looked right at it, saw it, knew it was a creature of some sort. And by this time that he realizes what he's thinking he's looking at, he's across the bridge and immediately turns around and pulls back across the bridge, and it was gone.
Really?
So that's the area that we went to.
Did he
to
stay
do a
up
little
there?
bit of looking around.
Did he stay
It
up there
bothered him
after that?
so bad. I don't know that he, honest to God, I don't know that other than the time that we went up the next day after he called me. I don't know that he ever went up there again. I would imagine he probably did, but he's passed away now, so there's
Your
no asking
experience
him.
would sure be different, though.
Mhm.
Yeah.
What's that?
I said your experience would sure be different. Yeah. So a little bit about the landscape, and actually I'll show some video shots here in a few, but a little bit about the landscape. Stormy, what was your idea, or what were your thoughts when we were up there?
Well, I grew up here, so it's not new. But even having grown up here, I know this thick wood.
Something with his
Getting
back
out
to
there,
him.
It's
About 4 feet wide, about 5 feet tall. No, you couldn't see no buttocks.
And this was him that was standing up. That was his size standing up, or I'm crouching.
It was. He said that he assumed it was squatted down, which I would assume it was too.
At 5 feet
Squatted
tall.
down. Yeah.
Okay. Wow.
At 5 feet tall and
what
4
did it
4
look
feet
like?
wide.
I mean, like, what did it look like? Did it look like
Reddish brown with medium hair cover. He said the hair, he couldn't tell me how long it was, but he would assume it was 3 inches long or so. Not like a bear or nothing, but more sparse.
More like a bipedal hominid.
exactly
A lot like a tribal bipedal hominid.
tribal?
Yeah. So, well, they are tribal. They live in families.
Right.
She's laughing her butt off, aren't you, Robin? Anyway, he said, all that being said, he got a glimpse of it, and it was like a direct, straight-on glimpse, not out of the corner of his eye or nothing, but it looked right at it, saw it, knew it was a creature of some sort, and by this time that he realizes what he's thinking he's looking at, he's across the bridge, and immediately turns around and pulls back across the bridge, and it was gone.
Really?
So that's the area that we went to.
Did he
to
stay
do a
up
little
there?
bit of looking around.
Did he stay
It
up there
bothered
after
him
that?
so bad. I don't know that he, honest to God, I don't know that other than the time that we went up the next day after he called me. I don't know that he ever went up there again. I would imagine he probably did, but he's passed away now, so there's
Your
no asking
experience
him.
would sure be different, though. Yeah.
What's that?
I said your experience would sure be different. Yeah. So a little bit about the landscape, and actually I'll show some video shots here in a few, but a little bit about the landscape. Stormy, what was your idea, or what were your thoughts when we were up there?
Well, I grew up here, so it's not new. But even having grown up here, I know this thick wood. Getting out there, it's still incomprehensibly thick. There's no way they couldn't hide in there. There's no way. It's not hard. You know, you could be up there for 5 minutes yourself and be lost. It is ridiculous, and it's really treacherous. It's very thick undergrowth too, and all of it is it's very hilly. It's not your
straight up, straight down
survivalist kind of thing. Like,
so you're saying it'd be hard to move through it,
intense.
even for a military person. It'd be hard to move through.
Oh,
yes,
yeah.
but if you were a nice
Sasquatch
furry creature
Mhm.
who,
Absolutely.
you know, there's no way they couldn't hide in there. There's no way. It's not hard. You know, you could be up there for 5 minutes yourself and be lost. It is ridiculous, and it's really treacherous. It's very thick undergrowth too, and all of it is it's very hilly. It's not your
straight up, straight down
survivalist kind of thing. Like,
so you're saying it'd be hard to move through it,
intense.
even for a military person. It'd be hard to move through.
Oh,
yes,
yeah.
but if you were a
Sasquatch
nice furry creature
Mhm.
who,
Absolutely.
you know, was absolutely adapted to it. They're huge. You know, a tree would get in our way, but we can't pick one up.
Right.
You know,
Right.
these logs, nah, they're not going to be a problem.
it would be like moving
They
from the
can
kitchen to the living room for them, you know,
Yeah,
basically.
And, you know, I live in Lacey. I live right off Martin Way, but I live in this weird little valley. It's like a little tiny 2-block nature preserve. So we have deer, we have raccoons, we have squirrels, we have rabbits, we have coyotes, we have all this stuff right in my backyard. And even in just my backyard, my little stupid backyard, they're really camouflaged. I don't think people understand how hard it is to see animals. You know, unless you hunt,
Right.
you don't have a clue.
We see them when they come out of the brush.
Right.
Yeah, you see them when they want you to, and they're not as supposedly intelligent as Sasquatch would be.
Right. Right.
So I think it's absolutely possible.
100%.
CheetahMama, what were some of your thoughts of where we were at?
Well, I'm on the same page. It was very dense. I grew up in the Midwest, so you know the forest is kind of sparse, and you see deer, but still, you only see them when they're coming out.
Right.
You know,
Right.
or you're hunting for them or whatever. But yeah, there was some eerie feelings in there at times, but I didn't think we were going to see anything, but I think that's kind of a unique thing to get to do.
Fingers crossed.
I'm so sorry to interject, guys.
No, go for it.
I got my headset working a few minutes after you guys. Now, what area is this around us locally?
Capitol Forest.
Okay, the one you
right, but he's not from Bordeaux Road.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So thank you for the reference point. Yep.
And the D-line cutoff.
So for people that are out of state or out of the area that don't know where we're talking about, Oz, where would you tell them? Like
you are south of Tumwater, west of Little Rock, in the foothills of the Cascades.
And one's behind me, Oz?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Thank you.
The one, if you're sitting in the same spot, the one's behind you.
Absolutely.
And it's dense. There's been a lot of logging over the years up there. So anytime that they log, like when the pioneers first come to this area,
right,
when it was still Northwest Territory, there was not a lot of dense underbrush. It was pioneers first come to this area,
right,
when it was still Northwest Territory, there was not a lot of dense underbrush. It was old growth trees with a heavy canopy and not a lot of undergrowth. Really? Things were a lot different back then, but yeah. And so what you see now is the product of logging, and when an area has been logged, that enables the ground to prosper with all kinds of plants and bushes. Okay. Vine maple, buckbrush, salal, everything, and it gets really dense and thick, and so that's what you have around here because it's been.
I totally understand. Growing up in Western Oregon, and obviously knowing about the history of the history of so Oregon sightings dropped after the huge fire that burned all of our mountain ranges on the coastal side. So I do understand, and I love how the Northwest Territories, and you guys know exactly what that is. That is a very real thing, and it's just cool that we're all from the same area. So sorry to.
Too cool.
No. Pacific Northwest rocks.
Fucking
what? Exactly. Cool.
PNW.
So yeah, Robin's probably like I said, I want to see some footage. So let's get to some here in just a moment, and we'll check it out. So what we did, there were a few of us taking shots. And I want to say thank you, everybody, for getting them into me. I totally appreciate that. Some interesting footage. There's a lot of random stuff on here, but it doesn't matter. We're just going to, I'll go with the longest ones. So if we're ready, let's do this. Okay. Can you see that okay?
Hang on, Robin. Here it comes.
And you'll see the rocks.
Now, I'm going to shoot for the volume.
Yeah.
But Donnie, Oz, you're gonna have to probably just tell us.
The reason he said squatted down.
That's where this is where he saw.
He saw no head.
So where we're looking at right now, that's the site itself.
It was reddish brown.
Right about where the corner is.
It looked just like.
Wow. So how far up the road did he get before he turned around?
Right immediately after he crossed the bridge, just turn around area.
Already gone.
Mm-hmm.
Now, when you say rocks,
those ones right before the corner, right at where the corner starts.
Wow, that's fast.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like I heard it.
What time of day? Oh, it was about.
Wow. All right. Okay. Where are we at?
Did you guys take a picnic lunch?
Did we?
No.
No, I think some of us had snacks. I'm
Hey,
sure we
you
had
always-
snacks.
Oh, we
You
had
always
snacks.
need snacks, and you always need to remain hydrated. That is no matter what, even in the NW.
We had
Hydrate.
We all had
Gatorade
drinks.
and water.
We all had
Hydration.
water.
Always
Snacks.
need snacks, and you always need to remain hydrated. That is no matter what, even in the NW.
We had
Hydrate.
We all had
Gatorade
drinks.
and water.
We all had
Hydration.
waterade.
Yeah.
Gatorade and water. That was
Yeah, good pros.
Yeah.
We were prepared.
No, we knew what we were doing. Actually, though,
Love your
there's been-
backpack.
thanks to
Love
Oz.
your backpack, cuz.
Backpacks.
Yeah, I love
know
your
Stormy had
backpack.
hers.
Well,
I
it's
didn't-
because we had the 4-year-old and the backpack goes with us everywhere.
Right.
Oh, she brought bait.
Yeah. There was
That was a
good
joke.
there was a good sized little group with us.
Awesome.
So there would have been even more bodies on the found footage movie of the
Cool.
event. But speaking of that, we are looking for a sequel at one point, maybe hopefully soon in the Maytown area. Because
You know
I'm
what I
Yeah,
wanna
that's
do?
getting more and more convinced with each.
That's going to be the
passing day.
dog man extravaganza.
I'm telling you,
I
I'm getting
definitely
more and more convinced with each passing day that there's something to be said about that.
Well,
You know,
I
I
can't wait to
I
be
don't
part of
know
it.
how gutsy everybody is, but like we go up there again, I would love to sit and wood knock for a while and see what happens.
I'm
Go
with
up in the
her.
woods and would not
Game.
go. wood
I'm
knocking.
Yeah.
I'm a firm believer in the fact that when you see one, it's because they wanted you to see them for whatever the reason. I don't think that you're actually going to conjure or call one out into exposing his presence unless it is decided beforehand that you need to be seeing
For
it, so you're
sure.
not seeing something else.
Well,
I'm
maybe
Sure,
if
but I
you
mean,
guys,
I don't know. Maybe I'm a glutton for punishment, but what if we just mildly pissed it off?
I
Just
mean,
enough to get a warning, right?
It's
Like,
it's
Bad
all
idea.
how
all
about
in the name of
a
science.
more
I get it's a bad idea, but the
how
world's
about
so
a
shit
more
right now. If I get taken out by Sasquatch, at least that's a little bit legendary.
but let's
Yeah,
go
you-
with the more loving way. Get some pheromone of
I'm
essential
No,
more
oil,
afraid of getting
and
no.
bitten
then
by
call
one than
in
getting.
that.
No.
Well, what do you
I
think the
think Rick
essential
wants to
oil
wear the
would be though?
pheromones.
I need
The
to know. What do you
scent
think?
oh my God, Darren.
What do you think the essential oil of Sasquatch would be?
No. Or we could just hide, or we could just fucking hide and cover ourselves in scent decreaser and stuff like that, and actually just wait and actually be able
We'll
to.
just need you to sign this little waiver.
It starts with patchouli
Fuck.
and then goes downhill from there. Yeah.
You know, this brings us to a whole new level. Getting Sasquatch stoned might be the out.
Yeah.
I have thought about that.
Hey,
Good. Well, that's a
we'll have to
that's a
have
topic for a
them
different
sign a
segment.
waiver too.
I want to hear
Right.
Sasquatch.
I'm sorry.
Right?
I saw.
What was that?
I said, if you guys want to get the Sasquatch high, we're gonna have to have him sign a waiver as well.
Yeah,
Oh,
right.
definitely.
There you
Yeah.
go.
He's gonna be
Yeah.
sitting there. He's gonna be sitting there on a stump with his fingers
Because you know
crossed,
that's a charge.
fingers interlinked, one leg across the other. Like, you guys are never gonna believe this shit.
Right.
He's
Make sure
gonna
you
tell
guys sling
he's gonna
Jim's
tell
hands
his
for
buddies
him, 'cause
about
he's
us.
gonna want
So-
those
Fingers
afterwards.
interlinked, one leg across the other. Like, you guys are never gonna believe this shit.
Right.
He's
Make
gonna
sure you
tell
guys sling
he's gonna
Jim's
tell
hands
his
for
buddies
him,
about
'cause
us.
He's gonna want
So-
those afterwards. Okay. So
That's
I'm
so
really
good.
hoping that it's gonna let us do a second session. Because my memory on this stupid thing is short. I might switch
Okay.
laptops, but I don't know. Either way, we are looking at about 7 minutes. Let's watch a little bit more video footage. Missing posters tripped me out. Totally tripped me
Dude,
out.
were they now? Did you guys ever decide whether they were all the same person or was there
I
different?
think there were. I
ones?
think there were
On the
two
way
different
out,
ones. What?
we took pics of
You go
everyone
up
we
by
saw.
yourself the next day.
Me?
Yeah.
That was in my backyard.
Oh, that
Right,
one.
and
was in the
I'm sorry,
backyard.
what kind of noise did you hear? Was it so cougar and mountain lion, again, we all know what they
Well,
kind of do.
right. We pretty much know what a cougar sounds like, but have you ever heard a lion growl? Like,
So
you
it
know
was
how
a
they do
growl.
that?
Yeah,
how
I
they
didn't
do
know.
that.
I didn't know if it was
that,
doing the cat call, like the baby
but-
dying.
but this was full on audible, and if it in order for me to pick that sound up right now, a cat would have to be within 5. It would have to be within 5 feet of me.
Absolutely, from the vibrations of its throat. Yeah, yeah.
Exactly.
And I heard nothing when it happened. I played it.
It makes the hair on your neck stand up. It's that.
I mean, and it wasn't in a tree because none of the trees had branches big enough to support it. I mean, so.
No, but you have to see the layout of that area that where your bonfire was to know just exactly like where the other like flora was. Because the thing is that you and I both what 20 feet maybe?
Yeah, 20 feet.
Maybe.
Before it got thick enough to hide a creature, and there was nothing closer than that.
But there was something to that growl though that
it ain't no shit, is it?
No.
Well, if it freaks you out and you've been in the woods your whole life, and I mean, you talked earlier, if it's something that does,
I ain't never heard nothing growl like that.
Exactly,
never.
Exactly.
Not around here. Not on TV. Absolutely. I have, but not around here.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I don't know if those were coyotes or dogs that I heard last night, but I know something moved like less than 30 feet away from me in the dark at 3 o'clock this morning, and I put that cigarette out real quick. I'll just say that. Nothing was worth the blood splatter. It was.
I'm sorry, but Stormy would say that you are weak.
And I put that cigarette out real quick. I'll just say that. Nothing was worth the blood splatter. It was.
I'm sorry, but Stormy would say that you are weak. So.
Who would? Stormy would say that I'm weak.
Rick,
I'm a wuss.
Yeah, she would have stayed there.
Already here.
I'm a total wuss. Yeah, Stormy might have stayed there until she saw the ear silhouette like in the light. Yeah, I was about done at that point. it was a deer.
That makes me brave or stupid.
I know.
Hey, I'll take both. It's gangster as fuck.
Just depends on which way you look at it. Okay,
so next session.
Did anybody ever have the feeling that you were being watched when we were up there?
When we were up there, I still say I got a weird feeling when I saw what I thought was that boulder that ended up being a tree. That was a weird little ways up there, and
that's a weird little corner.
Yeah, and for those of you that didn't go with,
right,
we trekked up this creek.
We're
not hikers, okay?
It's the side creek.
We were determined. Yeah, it was this little. It was cute. But it was definitely a path, and then it was sort of like this log jam that kind of blocked off the rest of it. But I just have a feeling if we had the time and resources and courage to get up past that log jam, I feel like we would have found something interesting. I got a weird feeling about that little path.
Is it like the end of the road?
No, that's not by the
Was it a deer
quite
trail?
Around the corner. I don't think it was a deer trail.
That memorial thing you guys saw. What was that?
What are you smoking out there,
CheetahMama?
That memorial thing. Okay.
That memorial thing. What was that?
It was Jack Ford's Ford. What was his name?
Jack
I
Ford.
don't know. RDYES.
Okay.
Fordyce.
I tried to look it up after we got back, and I couldn't find anything out there. Did you?
What?
I found an obituary.
You did?
Oh, okay.
I sent it to you, Darren.
Oh, is that what that was? I didn't get the attachment.
Oh, you didn't. Of course, I texted it to you.
Okay, that's why.
I found an obituary.
What'd you find out?
There was no picture of him.
Okay.
But he's from, can't even remember really now. But he was, I think, in his 60s, and he passed away at home. But he did work for the Department of Washington Resources or whatever it was on the helmet. What was written on his helmet. He did work for them for like 40 something years, but yeah.
So that's
okay, but
respect.
That was a very handmade
you know what?
cross.
We've got less than a minute. So don't go anywhere. We'll be right back after this. Don't go anywhere. Okay, so I'm going to the second link in like 5 minutes. I'll see you guys there.
Okay.
Gracias, posses. Okay.
Cigarette intermission.
What?
Intermission. Cigarette intermission.
Oh, there you go. Get a cigarette in. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
All right, kids, I'll see you there shortly.
Ciao.
Okay.
Okay, cool. Where's Spence when maybe
he's in the bathtub. Maybe he didn't want to be naked.
I'm gonna start giving him crap. No, I'm not. Anyway, we'll be right back. This is Hook, Line, and Thinker, a podcast. Don't go anywhere. All right. See you guys in a few.
Bye, you guys.
Why is this cut out so early?
Casey, I'm out of here. I'm gonna wait for you.
In August of 2023, the Hook, Line, and Thinker, a podcast panelists who were in Thurston County, Washington, went on a small first-time outing into the Capitol Forest, just a few miles south of Olympia, the state's capital. Their mission that day was to find the location where a large reddish-brown furred creature had been spotted crouched in a stream bed, about 5 miles into the Capitol Forest. The incident was never officially reported to the authorities or other organization. The man who witnessed the creature not even 100 feet away from where he was positioned, only told 2 close family members. Even though he had been familiar and comfortable in these woods his entire life, the incident that day was enough to have him never return there.
I got my binoculars.
March of 2025, and the HLT panelists of Thurston County, Washington, have reassembled for another trek into the woods. This time, they'll return to an area less than 2 miles from their last outing, and roughly 1.5 miles where an official report to the BFRO stated that 3 eyewitnesses, in 2 different locations, reported seeing an unknown creature. Thurston County is a county located in the U.S. state of Washington. As of the 2020 census, its population was almost 295,000 people.
Very much Sasquatch country.
Thurston County was created out of Lewis County by the government of Oregon Territory on January 12, 1852. At that time, it covered all of the Puget Sound region in the Olympic Peninsula.
The bogs, yes, bogs.
I mean, when you stop and figured that after dark, this place would be, this is ideal.
According to the United States Census Bureau, the county has a total area of 774 square miles, of which 722 square miles is land and 52 square miles is water.
And little do you know,
you know, I've always wanted to just like go knock on doors and say, hey, what are your Sasquatch?
The county is home to several rail trails, including the Chehalis Western Trail, which is the longest in the county, the Karen Fraser Woodland Trail, and the Yelm Rainier Tonino Trail. The smallest incorporated place in Thurston County is the town of Bucota, which has 620 residents. Over 145,000 people live in the unincorporated areas of the county, which are primarily concentrated between Olympia and Lacey.
You're watching Hook, Line, and Thinker, a podcast, and we are out off of 110th Avenue, south of Tumwater today. We're heading out towards the Black River. Actually, we were just by the Black River here a few minutes ago, and you can see behind me, look how dense that forest is back there. Anyway, we've got DJ Pardee, DJ Fury, Oz is in his car, and Dizzy is in my car, and we are about ready to head out. All right, you are watching Hook, Line, and Thinker, a podcast. This is DJ D Phoenix. Hanging with us today, we've got DJ Pardee, DJ Fury, we've got Oz, and Dizzy, and myself. And we are down in the area of the Black River, just south of Tumwater, Washington, and today we are heading out to go trekking. This is our second excursion. We're going to go look for what, Oz? That's right. All right. Dizzy, are you excited?
Very.
Awesome. Ecstatic. Well, I'm not sure what we just heard, but there was just a yell. More like a scream or something out here. Out that direction, which is towards the Black River. But all of us just heard it. Huh. Well, we're gonna have to go. We got a comedian with us today in that Oz character. He was just saying something about running across the field, and maybe it will zap him in the bedoobies, and he'll be the next one to run across the field. Dizzy, any words for the nice people watching and listening to this?
Stay dry, stay warm.
That's right. Stay squatching.
One of the eyewitnesses in the April 20th 24 sighting said, "It was dark hair all over it and it moved while I was looking up at it. It then turned and crouched down and looked at me," she said.
That's right. Hey, we're doing it.
That's a good place for it.
You want to cut one?
Oh yeah, don't do that.
Right.
Yeah, everybody hide their stuff, but yeah, we're ready. Okay.
That's right. You got the Hook, Line, and Thinker crew right here. Yes, you do.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm done now.
Okay. Do I try it again?
Sure.
Go ahead.
You are watching Hook, Line, and Thinker, a podcast here on the Groove Zone Network. I'm DJ D Phoenix. We are in the Capitol Forest today. And with me, I've got DJ Pardee, DJ Fury, DJ Dizzy Scribbles, and Oz.
Evidence.
Another person down a mile sitting in her car saw a large creature.
Evidence.
She said she looked up and something was watching her.
Because it's all going to just get
And we have the trails ahead. Dizzy Scribbles with you. HLT podcast group.
And now it's just me. I'm on my way to go find them. They're up that trail there somewhere. But I had to stop. I just added about 40 pounds to my back. And my legs are bothering me. So, but just to give you an idea of how dense this forest is.
The sighting occurred 3 miles south of Little Rock on Little Rock Road Southwest.
take out the E and add an R.
Amazing, absolutely dense, but absolutely beautiful too. With the old growth and the new growth combined. But looking through this,
Isn't it cute?
It's so cool. I know, I want to look for rocks.
On Tuesday, April 16, 2024, two pedestrians encounter a Sasquatch 3 miles south of Little Rock, Washington near the Black River /.
Perfect.
And make every trip an adventure.
And we've got this big ass ridge over here. If there was a Bigfoot, he would be around here somewhere. Dude, this is definitely Bigfoot country. Very thick. Very thick.
The last time we did an excursion up in the Capitol Forest a couple years ago, one of the things that we ran across that I thought was really strange, but I didn't really think about it right at first, was a pile of fruit that was neatly placed, almost in a pyramid style. And the more I thought about it after we'd left out of there that day, that I was almost wondering if it wasn't because somebody left it as a gift. So I've just bestowed a bunch of fruit on all the crew, and we are going to randomly be.
The second eyewitness pointed to where he heard the rustling up on the railroad bed. His friend looked to where he was pointing. She said she could see a very dark form and thought it was a shadow at first.
Sweet.
But I'm thinking probably maybe closer to where you're at, though. Like down along the power line kind of area.
Hola. Hola, is this the way to Istanbul, please?
The first eyewitness and her friend were walking along Little Rock Road Southwest, partly for exercise but also looking for aluminum cans. They were each on one side of the road. She was closest to the creature on the east side.
Yet another reason for us to quit
Her friend
smoking,
was on the opposite side. They both heard something rustling in the brush.
Yeah, there's a whole big, like, if you go, like, so if you're coming from...
There's our dizzy Scribbles. Salutations.
Get no exercise.
No doubt.
Yeah, and it's, and there's a...
Hell, he ain't letting go. Oh, wow.
Wow.
It was not at the edge of the road, but rather up on the old abandoned railroad bed, next to the road. The railroad bed is no longer marked on modern maps. It runs parallel to Little Rock Road. She was standing down on the road 20 to 30 feet away from the creature.
Or Eric Estrada, you know. I was going to say watch, though. Now would be about the time that while I'm either out here on my own or they're up there in the group, that either I'm going to see or hear something or they will.
As she was looking at it, it stepped towards her, turning from a side view to a full frontal view, and then squatted down, looking at it.
And then it goes all the way down from that ridge, down, and then to... Shannon doesn't go swimming. Wait for it, wait for it. Right there. Woo, it's mushy. Okay, so there's a big log right there. And I'll try to pan in so you can see it better. Right down there. Not that one, but this one behind that bush. Get a bit.
It looked like a caveman with hair all over it. She described it as massive and black in color. When asked to describe the face, she said that it had hair all over its face, but that the eyes were an amber color.
And matches up with that ridge where we saw those 3 trees.
So the landscape around here is just amazing. Absolutely dense, but absolutely beautiful too, with the old growth and the new growth combined. But look and see just how thick this is out here. And up ahead of us, well, there's Dizzy.
DJ Fury the Pioneer. Fury, you went from the back of the line to the front.
When asked how large it was, the one eyewitness couldn't tell us, so she put her friend on the phone. He saw it too, but from the other side of the road.
It's a narrative.
He said he estimated it to be 9 feet tall.
Look at that. Look who's being brave. Woo, you rocked that. I got it on video for you. We're gonna go on the hill. Of course we're taking the freaking hill.
And we got this big ass bridge over here.
She said that she could still see it after it squatted and that it had bright amber colored eyes and hair all over its face. She kept saying it wasn't human. The male witness saw the same.
But this is definitely Bigfoot country. Very sick. Very thick.
Huh. I don't know about sticks and warnings, but that's definitely a stick across the path that we didn't put there.
Yep. And that one flower just blooming over there.
Oh, yay!
On their second excursion into the woods, the panelists didn't see anything out of the ordinary necessarily. Their one and only possible experience that day may have been the yelling sound they heard when they made their first stop near the Black River.
So we just left those guys a few minutes ago on the trail back up there, but we're really deep down. Actually, the river or the creek is right there.
Join us on our YouTube channel for more.
I'm not saying that there is, but there's every possibility though that there could be something
podcast
within a few hundred yards looking our direction right now.